guys, just while I had the camera out filming a video from our online support group, I just thought I would quickly address something that had been getting discussed online quite a bit recently, which was the, which side forward argument, your power side or your weak side forward. Now, a lot of this argument kind of comes from the competitive combat aspect of things, but to be honest, the harsh truth, guys, is even if that's your approach, then if you're not thinking about developing power in both stances from your lead, then you're really missing out a big part of your game, and you might want to reevaluate your training strategy. But my bugbear with the argument is when folks say that it's about generating power, and the fact of the matter is you can generate a lot of power off of the lead hand. There's been plenty of lead hand knockouts throughout the ages. There was some videos put up. Tyson, for instance, he's done some crackers, obviously. I'm not comparing myself to Tyson or anything, but the fact remains that you can generate a lot of power off the lead hand. Now, if we look at it from the self-defence aspect, I'm going to be as quick about this as I can, but there's just two little points I want to make while I'm here. And the first one is, if we're looking at it from the preemptive aspect, right, which is really where most people's argument is based from, because otherwise it's a moot argument. Guard and all the rest of it is just a vehicle you move through, you transition if a fight's live and you're moving around and you get someone here, someone there, etc, etc. Stance is moot. It's a static thing, so being able to transition from different sides is what's important. So generating power from both hands, be it from the rear or from the front, it really doesn't matter. It's a silly argument. But let's say, for argument's sake, we have our fence, classic fence up. Now, certainly the way I teach fence is that the hand comes out to meet, yeah? And say after 2 touches, it's game on. Pretty much, you don't do 3 strikes and you're out, or the 3rd strike is you go now, lights out. So, the idea is the hand comes out to meet the advancing opponent, like such, with this big heavy bag bearing down on me in a threatening manner. I'm looking to come out, meet it, stay back, however you want to vocalise yourself. Once, twice, then maybe the 3rd time, you're meeting it on the way back in. So as it steps to you, boom! In fact, online, Andrew Holland just posted a very good video, blog from his father, and one of the things he touched on was timing and meeting your opponent as he steps to you, which is absolutely true. And that's where this comes in, Be it your rear, I'm not going to throw the rear hand because I cut my knuckles up skiffing the bag the other day, really stupidly not paying attention, so I'm letting that repair just now. So just lead hand, you can set up with the rear hand if you want. My preference is to do it fast and quick. There is no such thing as a jab, there's no setting up with a lead and then bang. If there's a setup, it's when they touch, and that's your setup, boom, that's your jab. If you're going to hit, you're going to hit with power every time. Every punch needs to pack power, and if you're not training like that, guys, then you're kidding yourselves on. So from here, as I say, one more kind of demo. You're hitting with your whole body, as you should be trained. Bang, there you go. If you want to follow up, fine. If you're having to stand where, if you're in this position where they're pushing against your guard, then you're looking to go into grappling range, or or use something like stepping in with an elbow, bang, right into the sternum, something like that. That a guy called Nick Wells, if he's watching this, calls it the space bar, which is a very apt name for it, because you're either knocking them down, taking the wind right out of them, or you're creating a nice bit of space to open up with the rear hand. Boom! In my case, my left hand is getting a bit of extra power because it's coming from there, So for me, it's a win-win situation. Power side forward. I'm getting good power with my strong hand. In fact, I'm getting great power with my strong hand. And then, bang, I'm getting great power, with the hinge principle on my rear hand as well, which would essentially be my weakest hand. So that's my thoughts on that, from preemptive type idea. That otherwise, you're being taken by surprise, which is point 2, I'll just quickly make, which is the hands down thing. Rob Poynton, another shout out, he made a video and made a lot of really good points about training from hands from the side, being able to strike from prone, as I call it. And if you don't train to strike from prone, then there's a good chance that you get caught unawares, then you're getting beaten to the punch straight away. Ideally, you want your hands up if you see it coming, but you know, you don't always see it coming, so it's good to be able to strike from prone here. There. And then you strike into guard, you know, so you're striking into your guard here, you're ready to go, ready to move, ready to do whatever you need to do. So striking from prone, striking from guard, both. You need lead hand power, you really do. You need to be able to transition, you need to have that power in both hands from rear and from the lead, and well, that's it really, simple as that, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure this isn't new to a lot of you, but that's my thoughts on it anyway. Take care, folks.